Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Ka'imi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Move 15.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our
14, 14.
Switch. It's the six. Bullet. High. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Check.
Guys.
One left.
Motion.
Now the former Notre Damer. This is C.J. Prosise. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Just make these babies cry all the way back.
14.
Mike 41.
On 2nd and 1. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. That catch certainly easier than the one Tyler Lockett made in the back left corner of the end zone in the Thursday night win over the Rams in Week 5. My goodness, that was incredible. In fact, the advanced metrics called it the most improbable catch in the NFL in the last 2 years. And if for some reason you missed it, look it up. Pretty impressive.
Whip. Watch the whip.
A second down carry for Prosise. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Rush in.
The 38-yard line.
Get it all. West. 41's coming. 41's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Go, 4 down.
Shit.
Alert.
Off.
To throw is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Friday.
Under crunch. Kill. Match box. Right.
On first down, Wilson. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
25.
5 down. Stand up in. Switch.
4 down.
Wilson turns and gives to Prosise. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
18. Here we go.
Go.
Mike 51.
On first down, Prosise. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Gibson brought him down.
Mike 51.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Joker.
Alert. One left.
Mike 51. Hayward.
Gun.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crash. All right, T, let's
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Quick, line, 90. Hey, alert.
Watch the run. 6-6.
Good guys, 4 down.
Get the ball. Hey, Mike 51.
Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Watson going to give this one to Miller. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Miller. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
They're going for it. It's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 64 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
At the 30-yard line.
55. Right there in the middle.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson dancing to his left. It's complete to Lockett. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Check 55 to Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right, and he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Right there, right there.
2nd and 10. At their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this is incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. On 3rd down, Wilson being chased out left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Texans 14. Seahawks 3. Henry Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down. Wilson, blitz coming, and down he goes. Whitney merciless. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Hey, hey.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Alert, 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 alert.
Third and long. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. It's fourth down.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
Here comes the me, it's me. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Break it. Set. 19. 54, Mike.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Split six.
Spot.
59, 59.
Hatchet.
At 24. And no timeout.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
We played to win.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
59.
Mike, 54. Watch the run. 54. Check. Watch 54.
I got him.
Check, hot route.
Now it's Watson. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Set. 19.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win call. Check 43.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He's set. 19.
All day, baby, all day.
Tight go. Down, let's go.
Again, it's Miller. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game. That punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It's your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Boom! That's how we do it.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
All day. Switch.
Go 14.
Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
2nd and 8 at the Texans' 19-yard line.
Watch twist, watch. Check.
Further.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson steps away to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch out.
25. Check 25.
Go. Hey, 0.
They'll try and run down here with Procise. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Gun.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you
Four down.
41's coming. 41's a Mike.
Hey, 0.
41 Mike. 41 Mike.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Hey, clear. 41 Mike.
And we heavy on the edges. Head up.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Just like that. Hey, alert 3.
They'll run it again with Miller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
And the Texans 1st down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Hey, switch gears.
Watson with a give to Miller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set. 19.
Watch my board. I'm coming.
Check.
Back. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Hey, 59.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Check.
22, jet, cover. 22.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to take a shot. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans push further out in front.
in order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Procise. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now Wilson. And he finds Penny. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
14, got it.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll run it. This is Procise. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. C.J. Procise. His second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now on 2nd and 13, Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Procise on the toss. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Took right. Still got it, 4 down. 3 days.
This is Procise on the carry. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. C.J. Procise taking it in. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Let's go, D. 54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Check, watch it, watch it. No. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end fails. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Pull it together. 31. 27. Check right. 27. Let him know. Check.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
What? Move the team.
41's the mic. Time to go. Night.
Hey, 0.
They'll run with Procise. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.